Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Core of Entertainment, an audio-only podcast available on Apple and available on Spotify. And today, headlining out season 2 of the Core of Entertainment, we have a very special episode today. We had Metal Mike in the beginning of this endeavor, early days, talking about all things music, a lot of metal music, a lot of instrumental music, and music that has paved the way and has changed the way that we listen to music and the way that we digest music. And I can think of nothing better than the subject of music for season 2. We got a bunch of shit coming down the pipelines for season 2. I cannot wait for all of you to hear it, whether that's trivia, whether that's spin-off shows. But today is about music. And I am very, very happy because I have a very special guest today. A gentleman through the ages, a gentleman with a voice that Frank Sinatra would quiver in, a type of voice that rings supreme through the gates of music. He actually has his own studio out here in beautiful 5280. Now, without further ado, Big Bruce, what's going on, buddy?
Dude, voice that'll rival Sinatra? Now you're just making shit up.
No, man. No, dude. So you see, I have no hair. A man with no hair could not tell a lie quite personally at all. But thank you so much for doing this, man.
Oh, yeah. Happy to be here, man. Glad you asked me.
It's one of those things where the labor of love and the passion project derived is getting people down here on their dime and their timing, because everyone's got shit going on. Everyone's got stuff going on. So it's always tough. But I want to thank you for making the drive down to check it out, see what it's about, and talk some music, man.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Happy to be here.
I cannot thank you enough for being here. And for music-wise, for as long as I've known you, long time, music has always been something that resonates with you on a personal level, may say like an intimate level, or an intellectual level as well. Like, because it rings something there. Would you mind just setting the stage at where that kind of started for you for music?
Yeah, I mean, look, music is a visceral experience for just about everybody, right? It's intellectual. It's something you feel in your gut, right? So no matter if it's, heavy metal or rock or classical or opera, right? You can feel it, and I just freaking love it.
Do you think it just derived from a place of like youth? Or like we're like, oh, I wonder what that sounds like, because we're all preconditioned to listening to something growing up. Maybe it's what our parents are into, maybe it's influences outside of the home, friends, family, what have you. But there's so much of it out there. There's so much of it. I mean, a lot of people kind of find themselves being compartmentalized, or I listen to what my mom listens to, or I listen to what my dad listens to. Where did that start for you?
It started for me like, when I first, discovered music, I suppose, was probably, before high school or whatever, but it was definitely a rebellious reaction to not listening to what my parents were listening to. Mm-hmm. My parents were listening to, Sinatra and Dean Martin and Peggy Lee and, all that stuff from the 40s and 50s, right? And I'm like, and they're like, this is music. And I'm like, I prefer Black Sabbath and Yes and, Genesis, which has got, because it's progressive, right? Mm-hmm. It's got a lot of classical influences, and it's got a lot of, rock and roll, early rock and roll background that informs it, right? But it was definitely a rebellious phase for me.